Imagine the potential that lies within every encounter that you have. Join me today as we explore different ways that you're either earning or losing potential clients. Get ready to unlock the secrets of maximizing every encounter you have. Welcome to my channel where I help the small business owner focus on the experience of your employees and your clients to create the feeling of connection for lifetime loyalty. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon to receive notifications every time I put out a video. In a past video, I spoke about the difference between a customer and a client and how you can focus on that client relationship to build trust and build loyalty with your client. In this video, I want to dig a bit deeper. Now that we understand those that we do business with and how we're supposed to treat them and build that loyalty, now let's look at how we should treat everyone as a potential client. What do I mean by that? I'll be sharing 3 different scenarios where you can either be winning clients or losing clients depending on your interactions with those around you. Number 1, in public space. Let me paint this picture. There's a person in line with their company logo on it, and the line is going very slow. They're at a checkout. All of a sudden, they start getting annoyed, and you start hearing them saying things like, "Why are they so slow? What is going on? Why is it taking so long?" Meanwhile, a couple minutes earlier, there was a person that came 2 people behind them in line. That person happened to notice the logo and thought, "Hey, we want to do business," and we were just talking, my business partner and I, about how we want to do business with somebody in that field. And what they did is they took mental note of the name of the company and they were planning on reaching out to that person later. Now, after hearing this person, they went back and took that mental note and put a line through it. In fact, they put in that person's name of that company into a mental note that stated, "Do not reach out to this person is a jerk." When you represent your business, anyone around you could be a potential client. In this scenario here, anyone in line, the cashier, or anybody walking by could be a potential client. Or you could have an actual current client happen to be within earshot and hearing how this person is being a jerk. Now they've seen this person's true colors and may decide in the future to go somewhere else for their business. As I've mentioned in a previous video, you are a brand. And when you're out in public with that logo or a wrapped vehicle, or maybe not at all, but people may recognize you, you are a brand and you are representing your business. So depending on how you act will also depend on how people represent or see you represent your business. So if they see you being really kind and really awesome around those people around you, they're gonna see you and say, "Ooh, that's a great business." Or if you're being a jerk, they don't want to do business with you. Number 2, dealing with your merchants. Let's say you're in a situation where you work with someone and they consider you the client. Of course, it is our desire to be treated really well by this person. But what is lost a lot of times in these particular relationships is how that person could be a benefit to you in other ways. So let me explain here. If someone is in the industry of serving other businesses, they probably work with a diverse types of people and diverse different types of businesses. Let's say they have 2 businesses they work with. One is one that you have, and one is someone else that is the same type of business. One of these businesses speak down to that person. They try to get more out of them, and they show no interest in them as an individual. Now the other one, which is, of course is you, right? You show interest in them. This business also shows that they're always concerned about it being a win-win, where that person also gets a benefit of doing business with you. And that client gets to know them and treat them as a person, as an individual, and gets to understand their wants and needs. If new deals, exclusive merchandise, or new releases and things, who do you think they're gonna think about first and run to that business to make sure they give those particular offerings to? Or if they themselves need some type of work or services done through this business type that you're in, who do you think they're gonna go to or think of first? Or if one of their clients are looking for that service or that business or that product, which one do you think they will recommend? If a family or friend Okay, you get the point. Number 3, those that chose not to do business with you. Now, someone decides not to do business with you, you give them the quote or whatever it may be, and they just decide not to do business with you. That happens. I'm sure you get no's all the time. It's part of business. It's easy to write them off and say next. It is important to think of these individuals not as no's, but as not yets. Think of it this way. You may not have been the best choice for them right this moment. Maybe you don't make things in the size that they want. You don't have the plan they wanted at this moment, or you're currently out of what they wanted. If they felt you cared during this process, regardless of the outcome, then they will think of you when they're wanting to do this again in the future, or if they're talking to someone, they will think of you again as a referral. The bottom line is wherever you are, whoever you're speaking to can either be a potential client or a referral towards a potential client. Never close the door on anyone. And remember, you are a brand and treat them like a client because one day they very well could be one. Do you have a story of where unlikely people, places, or other events that may have brought in a client that you didn't expect otherwise? Please share that story below. I'd love to celebrate with you and hear this wonderful story of yours. Until next time, to your success.